So today is Back to the Future Day. What exactly does that mean? Well, in Back to the Future Part 2, when they go into the future, the first one they go into the past, the second one they go into the future, they went into the future on October 21st. Of course, they went into 2015, which we are now 8 years in the future from that date. But since that date in 2015, people have started celebrating Back to the Future Day. Now, they might have did that before 2015, but it became prominent after 2015 that October the 21st is Back to the Future Day. So what the boys and I decided to do, let's celebrate our favorite movie, Back to the Future, by kind of reliving our opportunity to go to some filming locations from Back to the Future. Last summer of 2022, the entire family decided to go on a Route 66 trip, stopped in Las Vegas first, and then went on to California. And when we were there, we relived and revisited and checked out some filming locations from the greatest movie ever made, Back to the Future. Just kind of, we're going to relive this. If you've seen this before, you might have seen it before if you watched our channel, but we're going to kind of relive some of the moments from last summer visiting the filming locations from Back to the Future. Enjoy watching.
Here we are. We were at the Gamble House. Is that what it's called? The Gamble House?
The Gamble House.
No, I'm the Back to Pieces house.
Pasadena, California. This is the fictitious film home of Dr. Emmett Brown.
Ethan! This is Back to Pieces house.
Yeah.
You know why it's called the Gamble House? There's a famous company.
Procter & Gamble?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Do you know that, Carrie? It's called the Gamble House because it was owned by Gamble of Procter & Gamble.
It's Back to Pieces house.
There's Austin Theory. Great Scott.
It's awesome.
It's crazy, ain't it?
I've been here before, but it's been 7 years since I've been here. This is really cool.
This is it. This is movie history. Hey, we're gonna go to the garage. Gotta go to the garage.
Definitely out of all the movie houses.
What?
Definitely out of all the movie/TV houses of movie and television history, this would be one that, of the ones I've seen or the ones I would like to see, this is definitely a top 5.
Yeah, this
Very
is great.
cool. Number 1 favorite movie.
If I
ever.
came back here every year, I think I would still come to this house. We're gonna get some pictures at the garage. There's a famous scene at the garage.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not a stop in California without, you can't not stop.
That's right.
So if you remember from the film, during the movie, when he came back in time, he was talking to Doc about the future. He asked him who's president in 1985. He told him Ronald Reagan, and then he come running out and he was saying like who's the vice president? Jerry Lewis.
Then who's vice president? Jerry Lewis? I suppose Jane Wyman is the first lady.
Whoa, wait, Doc!
And Jack Benny is secretary of the treasury.
And then he kept saying a bunch of different stuff, and then he ran in, and then Marty went over, pounded on the door of the garage, trying to get Doc to listen to him. He was talking about the time machine, the flux capacitor. The door swung open, and Doc stuck his head out.
The bruise in your head. I know how that happened. You told me the whole story. You were standing on your toilet, and you were hanging a clock, and you fell, and you hit your head on the sink. And that's when you came up with the idea for the flux capacitor, which is what makes time travel possible.
How did you know about it?
Huh?
How did he know about it? That's what made Doc realize that he was telling the truth.
Yeah, because he was standing on the edge of his toilet, see a hanging clock. The porcelain was wet, and he slipped and hit his head on the sink. And that's when he saw the flux capacitor.
These doors right here.
Right here.
Remember, because he said, making time travel possible.
It's locked. It's locked.
Yeah, let's do a picture.
Don't let go. No.
Wait,
No. Don't let go. Okay, now. Yeah, that's it. You're not
Where in the world are we at, Ethan?
Well, we're here still in Pasadena, and look at this. Just across the way is Biff's house from 1955. This is where he lived with his grandmother. He would have driven his car up that sidewalk, the driveway many times.
Yeah.
Old Biff drove the car and ran over the bushes as he come in. Doc rode his bike up that way. Marty was locked in the garage in the back. And of course, he would have came out the front door and walked down the sidewalk, where he would have seen the kids who were.
And Doc on the bike.
Yeah, Doc was on the bike, yeah, and rode down the street and then drove off the sidewalk. And then, of course, he would have walked down the sidewalk where the kids were playing with a ball, and he grabbed it and threw it up on the roof of that house right there, I believe.
Yeah.
The one with like the porch on top. I believe it was that one right there.
And the next door neighbors, that one is Lorraine's house.
Yep, Marty's mom.
Yeah, that's Lorraine's house. 100%. Just looked up the address.
Right here, look at the tree.
Yeah.
That's the tree where George McFly was up in the tree.
Yeah.
And then right here,
Come on.
Marty would have walked right down the sidewalk.
Yeah. Wasn't there something here? Woo had a marker here that was like about the tree.
I'm standing up.
And this one down here with the brick in the porch, this would be George's house.
Yeah.
It's interesting they all live on the same street, even though I don't know the movie really showed that off.
No. But George's house right here. Is where he was in the yard trying to get Marty tried to get his dad to ask his mom out.
Is it that house?
Yeah,
That's it.
that's George's house. And like Marty and his dad would be in the backyard.
They're in the backyard.
Yeah.
They're in the backyard trying to figure out how George is going to ask Lorraine out. They were going over the plan. It's right here.
It's
Right
awesome.
here at this house. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, let's get a picture, you guys. We didn't really document this one too much. This is Biff's house. Yeah, this is awesome. We talked to the neighbor. She gave us some other information about some other houses, and
It took so many years.
Good day.
It hasn't even grown back yet.
yeah, it's right. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Stay right there. I'll get a picture of you. Ready, smile, let's in together. Stand together, guys. Perfect. All right, come on. Awesome. He shut the door.
That's awesome.
Feel
We
that?
would have pulled out about right
Yep.
in the spot.
Hey, are you gonna stumble down the hill? Hurry up before any kind of security come. However he did it. Let me get a picture. Don't go out in that road. Smile. All right, I got it. Oh, hold on more. All right. Watch out.
Roll down the hill?
I don't know. Yeah, I think he did. I ain't gonna roll.
If I could get down, I'd roll.
Hold on. You gotta run down the hill.
I think
Something to that effect.
his car was. I think the DeLorean was more like over here.
Somewhere in this area. Then the Libyans' truck would have come
Hey guys, ready? Hurry up.
that way.
Yeah, I can't do that.
All right, stand over here.
That's all right.
Stand over here, boys.
They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty. There they are.
This is awesome.
Right here off the side. And Marty ran right down
Right-
the road
Yep, right down here.
after coming back.
Rolled right down that hill.
I love it. Let me put the seatbelt on. The thing's beeping.